Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lamus.
And we're at the world famous Hackett Studios, folks.
Hey, if you can't make it here, dude, you can't hack it.
You cannot.
Exactly.
You know, Jack literally can't make it because he got COVID, dude.
Yeah.
He's in health and safety protocols right now.
Yeah,
He's out 1 to 2 weeks.
We're drafting like just some knockoff people to just join the pod, just like the Lake Show, dude.
Yeah.
But
We're signing some people to 10-day contracts right now, dude.
Yeah, we're going to the bottom of our contact list and being like, hey, dude, are you free right now?
Ian Russo has been drafted to sleep for a 10-day podcast. But no, it's good to be back, you know?
Yeah.
People are loving the new studio. They're loving the new...
Hey, dude,
It's a good vibe, honestly.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it here,
And
yeah.
if you don't like that, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
You know? Vince is one of Vince's best
One
jokes.
of our bits.
One of
Yeah, I can't wait
Vince's
to tell it
Man.
in March. Yeah.
March 10th, 2022, right?
Yeah, 2022.
Damn, it's really
I've actually had a
2022.
lot of trouble saying 2022.
Yeah.
Because you just saw me stutter over right now. I was trying to...
I say 2022.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
first time I tried saying 2020.
What if we just call it 22?
22.
Yeah.
Like Taylor Swift?
I guess so.
Vince used to
Her
love
song.
Taylor Swift like
I
a
mean,
lot.
I never stopped, really. I still like her.
Okay, so I wanted to get into this
Get
just with
into
you
it.
two guys because
Yeah.
you two are dog owners.
Yeah.
You both own a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe what, like
7?
11 between the two
Oh,
of you?
yeah.
Well, there are 4 in my house. 2 of them are not mine.
So 11 between the two
No,
of
but
you.
yeah, but how many in the house counts? They're all yours.
Well, 2
basically.
of them are inside the house. Other 2 stay outdoors.
No.
Damn,
like the
that's
household.
Wait, how do you choose which dogs stay inside and which dogs stay outside?
The ones that don't shit inside stay inside. The ones that do stay the fuck outside. That's pretty easy, Louis. I would not let someone that shits in my house stay in there.
Oh,
Well, don't you shit in your house technically?
Yeah.
I go outside.
I told you he's a dirty dog.
That's what Mexicans have toilets on the front lawn.
Yeah, dude, exactly. That's so funny. It looks like even like my grandpa puts part in our Stardust as he like has the fucking toilet outside.
That's so gross. It's literally like the beginning of Shrek. Vince have his front yard. So funny.
My God.
Yeah, man.
How many dogs do you have in your
7.
house? 7.
Yeah.
7 dogs, dude.
So I'm just seeing it like on Reddit, and I always see like it's called like public freakouts.
Yeah.
But people always post videos of them like walking their dogs, and then they just get attacked by like 2 other dogs, and then it's just like dog fight videos end up happening, and
Yeah.
it just seems so stressful being a dog owner because if you walk your dog, it just in my mind now I feel like your dog is gonna get attacked.
Yeah, it could. You know, there's no such thing as bad dogs. Only bad dog owners.
Which is very true.
You gotta-
Look at Caesar
you
Milan
gotta be.
over here.
You gotta be the pack leader. Yeah, dude, I do that shit to my dog. I do that to Vince sometimes when he's acting when he's catcalling women. I'm like,
and sometimes when like Daniel approaches him, I have to like spray him with a water bottle. I'm like, no,
we
dude, not here.
had to take both of your nuts away.
yeah.
I'm like,
Sometimes I have to hit Lewis in the nose with the newspaper.
You rub my nose in whatever I did.
yeah. Like, no, stop.
But do you guys feel that way? Like, are you guys ever scared to walk your dogs? Because you guys have seen dog fights, right?
Yeah, my dog acts a lot more brave than both my dogs act more brave than they actually are. So
Sugar and
Lady.
Yeah.
So I have to like be careful with who they're around and stuff like that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
wild. Can you guys wait 1 second? Can you make sure that your mics are all the way plugged in? Just because one of them is. There we go. Okay, so it was yours.
It was Vince who didn't plug
Yeah,
this one in.
you're- I heard the click. So loud.
Yeah.
God damn it, Lewis. No, it's cool though. It's cool. So what were you saying about the dogs?
No, it's just like it being. I own cats and whatever, and they
Yeah.
don't fucking go out. If they go outside, it's like, oh, they died.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
you can't do shit at this point.
I remember Katie French's cat escaped. Did you remember
Oh
this?
yeah.
And literally, like, I'm like, oh, well, the cat's gone, you know? And then, like, that shit was found like 5 days later. It looked all defeated and shit.
Yeah, my cat that died, he ran away for 1 day,
Uh-huh.
and it's because we had gotten another new cat, and he got jealous.
Oh, wow.
And he ran away, and we were just like, oh yeah, he's
He's
dead.
gone.
He came back like a day later, just covered in cobwebs.
Oh, that's how they are, dude.
Yeah.
They came the prodigal cats, dude.
They come back. Dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is. When I took Rico to the dog park and he got attacked, I was like, dude, I feel like a parent right now. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like seeing him sad, and he had to wear a little cone.
Oh,
Afterwards,
bleeding.
right?
Your dog bleeding
he was
seems
bleeding.
so fucking scary.
Yeah,
like,
we had to take him to the damn vet, and then the vet was just like, oh, there's actually a long wait right now, so I had to like hold Rico in my car.
fucking vets.
How much bigger was that other dog that like had attacked him?
Honestly, it was a small little it was a weird ass looking dog. It looked like the dog from Lady and the Tramp. It was just a rude ass dog.
The Tramp or the lady?
The Yorkie?
The Tramp. Yeah, it looked like a tramp, but it was ugly as hell. This guy was ugly as hell. He was like trying to hump a bunch of other dogs. Like he was.
Dan, did you try giving that dog a Snickers?
Damn, you sure that wasn't your dog?
I was literally like, you know how Vince is, dude. Tried to hump shit. Now I should have given that motherfucker chocolate though. I should have. I swear to God, bro.
It's so funny that chocolate is dog's kryptonite.
It is crazy, man.
We're not that different.
It sucks. It's like some good ass shit. Like I want to enjoy shit with my best friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't give him some dope shit like chocolate.
Yeah, like for like.
Vince, make sure your mic is plugged in all the way too. This shit is.
Look, it keeps crackling.
All right,
I don't know why it's doing that.
Yours?
Yeah.
Is crackling?
Look.
Yeah. All right. Are you here? Oh, okay. That's crackling. All right.
But it's plugged in all the way.
Okay. Something about that shit is crackling because I'm hearing it. All right. We're still going though. We're still rolling with it.
All right.
Hey,
cool.
sometimes it's like sex, dude. Like you have a pitfall, your shit is cracking, and then you're like, just give me a minute.
Yeah.
Or like the person you're doing with it, their hands are cold, and you're like,
Yeah.
hold on, don't touch me.
That's
Yeah.
me. I'm the one with the cold hands.
Yeah.
Like, I can't help it.
That was like the realest porn dialogue I'd ever heard. They're like, no, my hands are cold.
I gotta have a cold heart in this game. Yeah. That's the only way to survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Owning a dog is straight up stressful. It's like owning a kid for the most part. Like
Yeah.
people like cats, like you said, because they kind of just take care of themselves. But like, I gotta wake up at like 7 to walk a motherfucker, like so he shits outside, and then
That's crazy.
He still has the audacity to shit. Like Ozzy shits in like places that are just like you wouldn't expect shit to be. So when I just step down, and I'm like, oh man, why'd you do this to me?
Like he puts it right where your foot's gonna land in the morning.
Dude. And then the naughty Roddies just like sometimes shit on the pathway.
Naughty Roddies.
They shit on the pathway sometimes, and I'm like, bro, this is the pathway. This is where we walk.
Not you. Those are the Rottweilers, right? Yeah.
Bro,
Dude, those Rottweilers are so cute, but I saw them when they were puppies, and I couldn't already envision them just like biting my ass
They
off.
could,
They're
dude.
fucking so terrifying.
There's two like big chairs in the front yard, and they just sit on the porch on the chairs, just posted up, just like hanging out, you know.
And your dad's next to them smoking a cigarette.
Basically,
The
yeah.
dog just smoking the cigarette.
The dog just
yeah,
smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, like big ass
The
cigars.
dogs call us the N-word now.
Oh my god, yeah. That's literally how they are, man. They're just big ass dogs, like a big dog shirt. We got to bring back big dogs.
They're still around, dude.
The shirts?
Yeah, the shirts are
I
still
bought
on.
one.
They're for bigger builds, yeah.
Dude, I wore one at the gym, and I was like, I feel like a big dog today. It was
Yeah.
like, it was like I was
I feel like I could catcall anywhere.
That's
Just
fun.
shirt off.
That's so funny. Oh man.
I have a dog walking story because when I was growing up, I would stay at my godparents' house, and they had like 5 dogs, and so there would be days where me and my cousins would just go walk into the canyon near our house.
Yeah.
And dude, Mexicans don't know how to fucking lock their front gates because we'd go walking and it'd straight up be a mission because we knew how many dangerous dogs there were just in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like map it out.
Yeah, and there was one time when I was very young and I was taking the biggest dog named Ernie. He was named Ernie because my uncle's name is Ernesto, and they wanted to name the dog after him so that they could just talk shit to my uncle in a dog form.
Yeah.
Imagine getting bit by a dude named Ernie.
You know you're getting some sort of disease, dude.
That's crazy.
But yeah, we were in the canyon, and then there was another dog, and we had to like hold all the dogs back. And I just remember Ernie like dragging me for a good 5 feet before I was able to just like pull him back.
How old are you?
I don't know. I was pretty young, maybe like 10 or 12.
Probably not old enough to walk like a big dog,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Although looking at it now, like I could for sure do it, but he was just big then, you know.
You know,
like
I
dogs
always-
always seem a lot bigger when you're a kid.
Yeah, they seem like so massive. I always like it when adults send children to go do things that they should not be doing. My dad used to send me to the liquor store to buy him cigarettes when I was a
remember
kid.
that, yeah.
And the owner would always let me buy the cigarettes. He'd just be like, "What are you buying them for?" And I'm like, "My dad." And he's like, "Okay." Then he'd look around, and I give him the money, and then he'd be like, "Put it in your pocket." And he'd let me walk out.
You're
Was that Mr. Lee?
Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah.
Damn.
You're snitching on Mr. Lee, dude.
He's not there anymore.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
cool,
You
yeah.
said this guy had like a stereotypical Asian accent, right?
Yeah, he
mean-
was just like a straight up. I was
He's a
about
Korean
to say
business owner.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah,
Korean. Was
but
he
he-
Korean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot when you mentioned this shit though, but he seemed like a nice guy.
He's,
Oh,
he's
dude,
very nice.
everyone loved Mr. Lee.
Where's
Yeah.
the shims that he work, or was it where did he work at? Was it a liquor store?
It was a liquor
Yeah.
store.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right there by our house near the alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. There was a liquor store
Next to
over
a
there.
haircut
There
place.
still is a liquor store.
Damn.
Yeah, it's actually gone through just 2 different owners. Now there's a new owner, I think.
There's a
It's
new owner?
There's a new owner. It's a community store, is what it's being called now.
Yeah,
dude.
they
fucking
don't
with
call it
me.
liquor stores anymore. They call it a community store.
Yeah, maybe it's weird that they're like changing the wording on it. You know?
It's like it's
Wait, is
crazy.
it POC that owns it?
I don't know. I'll go check it out. I'll go see what. I'll bring some friends with me. I'll be like, hey man.
Well, that's where that liquor store is where gang members shot a music video on the roof.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
With dipping down the
That's
avenue.
like their
Dipping down the
that's like their
avenues.
Beatles concert.
Oh.
It's just a bunch of gangsters on the roof of a liquor store, just throwing up their signs and rapping whatever music.
Just like this.
That'd be so funny,
I
man.
can't wait for like the documentary about them, dude. Like the Get Back food. You know what I mean?
Well, there is a documentary about them already called Gangland.
Oh, that is, dude.
I mentioned that on the last episode.
I feel like
It's
every,
all on YouTube. Check it out. Highway to Hell. That's the episode
Yeah,
on
yeah,
neighborhood.
that's so funny. Every time like a gang is on Gangland, they just like walking out of the out of their neighborhood just like a celebrity, like the fucking paparazzi.
Yeah,
People get there signing autographs and shit.
I was on Gangland.
They're like, what are your credits? Oh, Gangland. That'd be
cool.
so funny if you put that. Like,
That'd be
when
a
you
cool
look-
credit. Yeah.
Gangland and Univision for that one time I was in the background.
That's crazy, dude. But that's the street. That's the neighborhood, dude.
Did you ever have to do anything that like a kid wouldn't normally have to do? You know, Luis
I
had
assume
a.
buying cigarettes too, Dan.
I feel like probably I would go in. My dad would make me go in there, and then I'd be like, "Oh, my dad's in the car." But he would be in the car though, you know.
Yeah.
But he'd just be lazy to get out, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that's mostly
Yeah, he
it.
drove all the way there, but when he got to the start, he was like, "Nah, fuck this."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh yeah."
He had the courtesy to at least take you, but not go in and buy the
Bro,
thing.
I
himself.
remember my dad was fucking pissed when they raised the age to 21 instead of 18.
Yeah.
Because then I couldn't run to get him cigarettes anymore, like, because times have changed.
Yeah.
And he was just like, man, fuck this law, dude. He doesn't get them himself. Now he's all happy.
I remember I also had to buy lottery tickets for my parents.
Oh, yeah.
That
What
was
did
another
do you
thing.
think your parents would give you a cut of it since you went to go,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah?
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't, really? I don't
Yeah.
think so at all.
I don't think they're giving you shit,
Yeah,
bro.
my parents would for sure do it.
I think your
But
parents-
like they'd be like, fuck it, just take it. They wouldn't be like, here, you're my son. They'd be like, I guess.
What if like
Like if I was like, there was a fee.
let's say your dad wins $1 million from a scratcher, and then he's like, "I've just won $1 million." I'm like, "Dick, but you can go to Vegas and win like $10 million off that one." Like, you said,
Dan-
it'd be stupid to not do that. Like, why would you? Walk away from $10 million? Okay.
You know what I have to say about that? If my dad won the lottery, I would not have a dad anymore. For sure, I would not have a dad
Why?
anymore.
What would he do?
That dude would like probably not be around anymore. He'd probably just go gamble more or like go do some dumb stuff with his money.
It's his money.
You'd
Dude,
see him
let
in a
him
year.
live.
Yeah, I'd see him in a year when he needs to borrow money. Yeah, for
And he
sure.
asked your car?
Yeah.
Your car?
It'd be cool if he bought you a new car. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, I know I crashed the other one.
He can get you the Nightcrawler car, dude.
Yeah, a Challenger.
Yeah. That red Challenger.
He gets you a car with M&Ms in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
He's like, so they never fall down there again.
It's an M&M race car. That's like the NASCAR ones that have like the branding and stuff.
Bro, I love those. My mom used to work for like Mars, a few like
Yeah.
and then so she'd always have like a M&M shit that she'd bring home, and I think there was like a vintage like Star Wars M&M shirt that she got me,
Yeah.
and like looking now it's like $150. But
That's
I wore it when I was a
wild.
kid, and I was
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah.
I remember like getting that shit for free.
It was the Empire, so it had like
Yes,
the M.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, that was it.
Going back to the NASCAR, there's a Playboy Cardi line that I like a lot where he goes, "I went to Daytona and I tinted the windows,"
That's cool.
which I just think is like really fucking funny. It's like you tint the windows on a race car.
They're still gonna know it's you.
Yeah.
You're in the race. They'd be like, Cardi is coming in second. Why would you need all that? His is for sure gonna be the most decorative car out of all.
Yeah, it's
like
gonna have,
Swarovski
it's gonna have
crystal.
horns and shit on it,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
bevel wings
That'd
for
be
some
cool.
reason.
Like his horn when you like, you know, it's like honk honk, but him it's like da-da-da. Dude, Vamp Anthem is so crazy, man.
I like that album.
It's nuts. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say I love it, but
I like Go to the Moon.
Go to the moon.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
With Kanye West,
yeah.
yeah.
Vince really likes jump at the house, jump at the house,
Dude,
jump at the
that song is exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds long, and that's how long I do my planks for. So I just put that, because I usually just put a timer
Yeah,
on and I
okay.
look at the timer.
You
But I
know?
just put that song in, and I know as soon as it's over, I'm done with my planks.
That's cool. I usually play that on when I have sex, and it's a minute and 37 seconds. Like,
You're like, jump at the house, jump at the house,
And
jump at
then
the house, jump
they're
at
like,
the
you didn't even really get to the chorus. Huh?
I'm done in 37 seconds, and then we can just enjoy the song. You know what I mean?
You have the whole song to enjoy.
Yeah. This is something interesting about Vince. You always, whenever you're laying down, the pipe, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whenever
yeah.
you're going, my boy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
dude.
Vince, you used to always listen to music when you had sex, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
with
used to
Lewis.
listen to music whenever I had. Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to do that. Well, like the first time I had sex, we played music and stuff
Yeah.
like that,
What'd
and
you play?
I just huh?
What did you play?
The first song, the song I
What
lost
did
my
you think of?
virginity
You're like,
to.
well, I want to play this. I want to, when I'm throwing it down, what do I want to hear?
This used to be a joke, and it's very cringy now. But the song I lost my virginity to was the song "First Day of My Life" by Bright Eyes.
This is the first day of your life, dude.
Yeah, well,
Did you
yeah,
play
for
that?
sure.
You picked it?
I think I don't
Who picked
know.
it, you or her?
I think it was like a mutual agreement or something.
Oh, so you guys mutually agreed to like put on a
to
song?
like a playlist or like a
Oh,
music to do it. Yeah,
That's tight, dude.
yeah.
Wait, this is before the days of Spotify and Apple
It's just
Music.
before, yeah. So
Was this on YouTube?
I don't remember that. I don't remember every detail of losing my virginity.
Pandora, wasn't
I
it?
remember taking the bus home after, and I fucking fell asleep on the bus. I almost missed my stop.
That's some good ass. You laid that
Well,
work.
no. To be fair, Vince always fell asleep on the bus.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did it. That's
Careful
so
with
scary
that.
to me. I do not let my guard down at all on the fucking bus.
Yeah, man. Last time I let my guard down, fucking this guy said the bus couldn't go below 50 miles per hour. I woke up, I was like, what the fuck?
You're in a SWAT van?
Yeah, dude, shit was crazy. But so you picked out Bright Eyes Vince. You're catching that thing. Let's move it a little bit.
I'm not even trying to do it.
That's crazy. All right,
I'll
now.
hold it from the bottom.
Oh, that's actually good.
These
All
are
right.
actually the exact same things Vince said when he lost his
Yeah,
virginity.
let me hold it from the bottom.
You played started from the bottom.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool
Jamie,
choice.
did
But
you-
like
Oh.
from that first experience, I just thought like generally you had to listen to music when you had sex.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I could think that. Did you listen to?
No.
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 My boy just likes
Because
the
my
sound.
Transformers are there, dude. My Transformers are in the room with me, dude.
Oh,
I'm
it
not
messes
gonna...
up with their frequency.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
with
That's
their
so
frequency.
funny.
Yeah.
God damn, this thing is all right. There we go. Now it's not rusty anymore.
What about no music during sex for you?
No music ever. I think I played one song one time. It was Blue Tint by Drake because I like the line where it says, "Look who I'm fucking again." All right.
Do you want to take a break and fix it up?
Yeah, let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back with Sleepover. We had a few hiccups, but we're back, dude.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Lewis, you go on dates with hyenas, right?
Yeah. Oh, I have a date
I like
story.
that
We're
word a
gonna
lot.
bring
I
up
want to
hyenas, yeah.
ask this. All right, so when you go on a date, who usually pays for the date? Let's say you go.
Oh, I try and pay like straight away.
Yeah?
And then sometimes they're cool and they're like, no, we have to split it.
Okay, and then you guys split it and shit, right?
Yeah.
Something I always want to try, all right, is when you go on a date and the girls and the bill comes,
Yeah.
and they throw the bill on the table. You take out your wallet. You're like, you know what? And she's like, oh, actually, let's split it. You're like, no. I'll pay for it. Just handle the tip. You know, and then you pay for the thing, and then you see how much she tips. That's what tells you about this girl.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because if she just tips like 10%, you're like, oh, she a raggedy bitch. She needs to.
See, I'm always conscious about how much I tip.
You gotta be.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, you did 5%. You work in the service industry. What the hell are you doing, dude? You're a waitress.
Let me give you a tip.
And then,
Here's a tip: 20%,
and then
25%.
Yeah, and then because it's like they didn't pay for the dinner, like you could at least like throw a good amount for the tip, and then you could just always roast them about the tip. You're like, damn, 15%. That's it. I didn't think you were that kind of girl.
Usually, what I do is I'm like, I'll pay for this if you want to pay for like drinks afterwards or whatever.
Oh,
you
that's
know.
smart, dude.
Yeah,
That's I like that.
and they have to tip on the drinks, dude.
They do.
You
Yeah.
gotta tip on your drinks, people. Remember that shit.
But I just
tip
want
your bartenders.
Tip your bartender. I just want to see how a girl tips because like that'll tell you how she is going to be in the future.
How she's gonna be with the tip. You know what I'm talking about?
Because she's like not.
Hey, this guy's a dirty dog.
This guy's a dirty dog.
Hey, I'm not the only dirty dog on this podcast.
Man.
What if that was just our thing? Is like whoever reveals something is a dirty dog
Is
of
a
the
dirty
day.
dog.
There's a lot of dirty dogs. Yeah.
Every episode is gonna have one dirty dog and one nutty guy.
Yeah. Folks, vote for who you think is the dirtiest dog in the
That's
comments.
fun. Yeah, in the comments.
Yeah.
We get dirty dog, nutty guy, and then honorable
yeah,
mention.
so,
But you wanted a date. So
I have no. This is an old
Okay.
date story. So this was a while
This
ago.
guy's giving dates.
yeah.
I had gone out with this girl, and in the middle of the date, she dropped this fact on me. She's like, "Yeah, it's like you know how deodorant gives people cancer," and I
Yeah.
was like, "Hold the fuck up!" Like she tried to move on, but for me, I wanted to end the date right there. I was like, "Bitch, fucking deodorant gives us cancer." Like,
Yeah.
I love deodorant. I
Yeah.
can't leave my house without that shit. You know,
Yeah.
dude. Like, it's a big part of my life. So like, just hearing that it could give us cancer was just like huge blow for me.
Bro,
I've heard that too.
Some people need to be rocking with more deodorant, bro. Like, give me cancer, but I don't want to fucking smell bad.
I'll die at 30 if it means I smelled good.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. Because like, if you die inside when you smell bad, honestly, like,
I wish Old Spice would kill me.
honestly that I want to die from any. Like, I want nothing but Old Spice.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
I was. You can relate to this, but when I was a chubbier, younger kid,
Yeah.
I always had to put on deodorant, dude, as much as possible. Because if you're a fat kid, you can't be the smelly kid too.
That's too bad, man. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's too many
Yeah,
things.
Yeah.
bro. Because like, there's
It's
even
either you can be
there's too many-
smelly or you can be fat.
Yeah.
You have to
Those
choose
two
one.
cannot exist, bro, in the same world.
Let me tell you though, I would much rather. And look, you know that I say I would rather die than be fat again. I say
Same.
this shit. I
Same,
say
for
it
sure.
For sure. I'd
But
rather.
you have to kill us if we get fat again. You're the one who has to put us down.
Man, my boy's fat and he smells like pork chops.
That's no, but look. So I'm just trying to preface how much I hate being fat. Right? I would rather be fat than be smelly. 100%. Because like when people smell, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? There's some people I know that are just skinny and in shape, and they just smell like body odor all the time. And it's like, bro, like, do you
Shit
not,
don't add up.
Do you not smell this? Like,
Yeah.
why do you smell like you just played basketball? We're in class right now. Like, what the?
What were you doing?
Bro, I can smell you over Zoom, dude. That's just foul, man. So people really gotta just like, bro, like we're literally just doing stand-up comedy. We're not sweating at all.
Have you ever had to tell someone that they smell bad? Like, have you ever like actually like? Because most people are like, I would tell someone if they did, but has anyone here ever
I
had
for
to
sure
do
could
it?
never do it.
It's tough,
Really?
man.
It's too tough.
It's tough. It's tough.
What
man.
about like if their breath smells? Is that a little bit? What do you think is easier?
Breath smelling is way easier because then
You
you
think
just
so?
go brush your teeth, dog. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, just offer somebody gum.
it's like that thing is like, if your homie's breath smells bad, you're like, hey, dog, why don't we go brush our teeth together?
Dude, that's
Hey, homie, you want to go like just wash our bodies off, like by ourselves?
let's shower together, dude. Yeah, dude, that's a tough conversation to have. But
Yeah.
I would want my friends to have it with me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's when I realized I was gonna be a Old Spice
Kind of guy.
customer like for
Oh,
the rest
okay.
of my life. In middle school, I remember I think I had just gotten out of PE class, and for some reason like there was someone in the class that smelled bad. So then of course the cholos who never do any classwork are like, we're gonna find who fucking smells bad.
Yeah.
And like this one
It's a
cholo
witch
said,
hunt.
Yeah, it was a witch hunt just to find out who smelled bad.
That's so funny.
And for some reason I thought to myself like, what if it? Because you can't smell yourself sometimes. I was like, fuck, what if it's me? And then this cholo starts like going to every single person. He's like, you smell? You smell? And then he gets to me and he goes, hey, wait, Lewis. And I was like, oh my fucking God. He's like, nah, Lewis smells like Old Spice. And I was like, I'm not going a day in my life without putting
That's
on
so
Old Spice.
funny.
That's
I was about to get my ass beat for smelling bad.
They're gonna fucking throw deodorant at you.
That's so funny. Bro, I remember one time I smelled bad in school. I was a smelly kid. It was one day, you know. We just got a new
Yeah,
dog.
just one
We
day,
just
huh?
no. Look. I told you how I felt. We just got a new dog, okay? And I think his name was like Charlie. It's always a dog that comes and fucks up my. Ozzy tried ruining my yellow jacket.
Oh, the new one.
The motherfucker just he just bought it. He just jumped on it and started like chewing and swinging around.
Dude, the day I went to your house with my green jacket, like the first time I wore my green jacket around Ozzy, I literally just tried to hang it up, and that fool was just looking at it, waiting to bite the shit out of my jacket. I was like, you fucking fiend. Like, I walked in 2 seconds ago, and you already tried to destroy my fucking clothes.
Bro, he's a crazy dog, but he's Ozzy Bear.
He's a nutty guy.
He's a nutty guy. But one time I was a smelly kid in class, right? And then look, and I never was a smelly guy, but I go in class because I'm playing with the dog, and I realize in class, you know when you realize that you smell, and there's nothing that you could do about it.
Yeah,
You're
well, your
like-
heart kind of drops a
You're
little
like,
bit.
oh fuck, like how do I get through this day? And so I'm sitting down, and I could see people's faces just start to like get that stenchy smell on them, and they're like, oh, you know that SpongeBob thing when like they just
Wait,
smell-
so your dog smelled?
Yeah, he was like a little puppy. He smelled like shit, bro.
And so you smelled
because I was playing with him,
Yeah,
and then
and
I realized that I smelled, and people were just like, they realized the smell was coming from my direction. They're like, "What's that smell?" You know when that one person just says, "What's that smell?" And I'm like,
Everyone is like, hey, what is that?
"What is
smell?
that?" Yeah. And then so I did this thing. I sat next to the original smelly kid in the class. I sat next to this food named Richard, right?
Why'd you have to drop his name, dog? Why is Richard catching strays on our pod?
But I sat next to this guy named Richard, so everyone's like, "Oh, it's probably Richard," you know. But then this fool Richard, he saw his opportunity, and he was like, "Everybody, it's Daniel that smells bad."
He said a complete sentence. He didn't even just say the name. He's like, he gave you the who, what, when, where.
And then everyone came over, they're like, "It is Daniel," and I was like, "No, it's Richard."
So that dude's life just turned around. He's like, now there's a new smelling kid.
Now I'm the cool guy.
It's fucking horrible, dude. Oh man, yeah, it was devastating, dude. I had to live that entire day.
Damn.
Do you remember
What
getting?
about you, Vince? What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you when you were younger?
When I was younger,
Yeah.
I didn't really have a lot of embarrassing moments. I think once when I was a kid in 6th grade, I think a lot of 6th graders have huge ass backpacks.
Yeah.
And a lot of the older kids would make fun of people that had big backpacks.
Yeah.
They're like, "What? You're trying to fucking learn at school, idiot." And yeah, one of the 8th graders made fun of my backpack for being so big.
That's really funny.
Dan, that's
It
it?
was really underwhelming, but yeah. I didn't smell bad.
And you were fat.
I wasn't fat. Pretty easy middle through high school career.
It seems like you haven't really faced that much adversity at all from other people.
Yeah,
dude.
you're right.
The only adversity you face comes from home.
Yeah.
People are supposed to make you feel safe.
People are supposed to take care of me. Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, it balances out, right? Because it's way too easy.
Oh yeah, I sent you that picture yesterday, Vince, where it's like I didn't have role models. I had people I didn't want to be like.
Yeah, and that really hit home too. Where I was like, man, I can't be like this person or this person.
I saw that and I thought of Vince too. Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, because it is weird. Like I think
that was that like Kermit looking thing.
Yeah,
the frog. Yeah.
Forever Wild.
I remember the original name, which is very funny.
Yeah. It's crazy when a meme doesn't make you laugh, but makes you think. that shouldn't be the end result of internet content. Especially
you should never learn anything from a meme.
Especially when the name of the account has an expletive and then be wildin'.
Forever Wildin'. Make sure to follow. Don't go to therapy. Just follow Forever Wildin'.
Yeah, they'll hit whatever you're feeling.
They do, man. Sometimes when I put that shit on my story, I'm like, ooh, they were hidden today, man.
Oh, I like that when it's like, I hate when my penis gets hard on like when there's nothing around. You're like it's a dog. Like, what is it, boy? What do you see?
Yeah, that's true though.
Sometimes you'll just be like, man,
dude. People were always worried about like getting hard in class, right? To do a presentation.
Oh yeah.
So people like that's the common fear, right? You're like, oh, I hope.
Did you actually have that fear?
No, people. It's a common thing. Like, let's in middle school,
like
right?
getting hard in front of the class.
Getting hard in front of the class. But all right, picture this, right? You didn't prepare for a presentation. So your teacher's like, Danny, you're gonna have to present in front of the class. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get a boner right now. So when I walk in front of the class, my teacher's like, oh fuck, I can't be seen with a kid with a boner. Go sit back down, and then I get an A because I don't have to present.
Or your teacher's like, I need you to stay after class, Daniel. I'm gonna talk to you.
Like, I need to get an A now. I need to work for that A.
He's just showing off his fucking abs, dude. He's like, did this make you hard?
Did you guys ever get hard at school?
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore, but yeah, definitely when I was younger.
I'm like, do you currently get hard at college?
Bro, dude, I get hard at the gym, man. When I see people working, I'm like, I like that intensity. Yeah, dude. What did I text you guys? That Spider-Man scene?
That guy is lifting a lot.
That Spider-Man scene.
Hey, bro, let me help you. You're doing it wrong.
Let me spot you. And then the dude is like,
my balls are on his head.
Yeah, the dude is just like, what is going on?
You're not even in workout clothes.
Yeah, dude. So I always wear sweats at the gym, man. So people know what's up. Wearing gray sweats.
What were you saying?
Oh, that scene in Spider-Man when he's outsmarts Dr. Strange using geometry in the mirrors.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how the way I look at ass at the gym. I look at 3 different mirrors. And I'm just, I'm a dirty dog.
There we go. We gotta get like a bell.
This episode is called The Dirty Dogs.
Dirty Dog versus the Nutty Guys.
Oh man, dude.
Versus Lewis.
That's our multiverse.
Yeah.
All the dirty dogs. All the nutty guys.
That'd be cool if I could go to a multi or just time travel and like see you guys in the past and they'd be like, hey dude, we're friends in the future, you know?
We're like, oh yeah, we hated you right now.
That's funny. You're mean. You know what? Actually, I want to.
You know what I've actually realized is I think that you're a very sensitive person. Actually.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. No, like you guys are mean and stuff like that.
Okay, your reaction right now sort of proved what he just
no, I'm
said.
And there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like you really care about relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know?
people. I care. I care
about people. Yeah,
I think I'm sensitive, or I don't know if I would call it sensitive.
Or empathetic or whatever.
I care about people a lot. Or my friends. My friends mean a lot to me, and you know. And I think that's the way it should be. Vince, on the other hand, no, I'm just playing. I just go to attack Vince.
And here it goes again. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you, Vince. You know what I mean?
No, but I feel like that's something I've realized is that you're very sensitive, but in a good
You
way.
could say empathetic. You know, there's a whole ass
I
word
said it,
for
yeah,
what
but I would never call you pathetic. So there we go.
God damn it, Vince. I think Vince sometimes can lack empathy. You know, but he's a good guy nonetheless. He's a real good person.
I think you just have to. If I'm oblivious to something, you have to like kind of point me in the direction. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep on doing it.
Vince is empathetic, but he is oblivious to something sometimes.
Yeah.
For sure.
My boy Vince is one. He's a smart guy, like about a lot of things. But that fool's got his head in the clouds with most shit. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Like what? Yeah.
Driving directions and shit like that. Like just getting around the city.
Yeah, well, I mean, I trust the app.
I have a driving story right now. So, literally last week when we recorded, we were gonna go hang out, and I had to go pick up a friend in Los Feliz.
Oh yeah.
And I was going down that busy ass street in Los Feliz, the one that's always like packed near the Hollywood Bowl or whatever.
Oh, that shit sucks, dude.
Yeah.
He was all the way over there.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not. That's like Hollywood-ish, dude.
No, that's Los Feliz.
Oh no. I'm talking. I get what you mean. Yeah.
And so our friend Jack, Hackett Studios, he's giving me directions, and then he's like, "All right, so you see where it says don't take a left? take a left there. And I was like, okay. And I just keep driving forward because obviously that's a joke. And he's like, what are you doing, stupid? Like, you have to go down the way. I was like, oh, so you mean literally like break the law is like what you're fucking telling me to do?
Damn, dude.
He's like, you'll be safe with me, basically.
Oh yeah, like we just switch places in the car really quickly. He'll get away from that.
He'll get away, yeah.
Oh no, the police officer stops him and he's like, officer, this man is kidnapping me at gunpoint.
Where are you boys at? And we're like, we're gonna go pick up a suspicious black man named Dylan Farr.
We need to have Dylan on the pod.
We actually can't wait to introduce you guys to Dylan. He's very cool.
Yeah, we hype him up a lot, man. They're like, they're like, that's not a black guy, it's an Indian kid. But then, you know.
I told a story about him catching on fire here, right?
Oh yeah. You mentioned that shit.
There's so many Dylans. We need to tell him about the tramp story too.
The tramp? Did you say tramp or trans?
Tram.
Oh,
Yeah.
you heard trans?
Trolley.
I heard
The trolley
tramp.
story.
I
Trolley.
like that story a
trolley
lot. That's so
story, yeah.
funny.
Should we let him tell it? We'll have. I think
Yeah,
we'll have him tell it.
Alright,
How about we
It's
have
his
him-
joke,
Yeah, we're gonna have guests on here sooner rather
Maybe
than
next
later,
week.
folks. No, okay, not next week, but very, very soon. You know, because there's been discoveries that I've made.
What discoveries?
I've been making discoveries, dude.
Oh, which friends?
No. I'm making discoveries on like how to have another camera and shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought you had some juice about our friends.
No,
There's some
dude.
tea.
I don't have.
Wow.
I don't have any.
Honestly, I'd be surprised. What would you be able to uncover about Dylan that we wouldn't believe?
Yeah. Now I'm thinking like, have you guys ever had like a close friend that you found something out about that you're like, oh, I would not expect that from them?
Yeah, Vince, dude. The shit that I won't bring up, but.
Oh, I don't even know what
I don't
shit
even know
about
what you're
you.
talking about either.
That shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, we'll tell you later. We'll tell you later.
Oh, I don't even know about
Licorice
this.
pizza ass Vince.
You're stupid.
Yeah, Vince's life is cinematic.
Vince's life is a damn movie.
You're so dumb.
And Vince lives his life like he's in the 70s.
What about you, Vince?
Oh, when I found out Vince had like the longest dick I've ever seen, I was like I was shocked, but
I'm
I
like,
wasn't
come on,
surprised.
you're
man.
making stuff up again. But yeah, I don't think I've had anything that's been like earth shattering or stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, but it just sucks when you find out somebody's like a dick, you know.
Oh, yeah,
like
Yeah.
I actually most of my friends end up being just pretty good people. Like,
Yeah.
I've gotten pretty lucky with that. Where like most of my close friend groups, I consider like, oh, if I needed something from them, like they would for sure help me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you got to keep your circle so small it's a period, you know. Yeah.
I also discovering how sensitive you are and how much you quote Drake.
You know this,
you
Vince.
quote him like
go back
more
to-
than you quote like actual like people that have done contributed to like society and
Okay,
stuff.
yeah, you don't think Views is contributing to society, Dick? How many
So-
times a day do you listen to that album?
I don't listen to it at all.
Get out of here, dude.
I don't.
You're a
I
cat.
do like Views.
Vince is
I like Views a lot.
He said Views is his least favorite album, but it's the album he listens to the most. And
Yeah.
I'm like, Vince, make it make sense, bro.
Well, because I like the singing songs. I don't like the rap songs.
That's you're
Well, do you like all the rap songs on the album?
Dude.
I do on Views.
Really?
Feel no ways,
I
bro.
still
like
here. I
Grammys.
think Still Here is cool.
Still Here is pretty cool.
Grammys is probably my favorite rap song.
Really?
Grammys is
Yeah.
cool.
I can't wait for Vince to get a Grammy.
The song Views.
So the song Views is hard. Vince, go back to the sensitive things. I gotta hear. So I'm sensitive to like friend. What do you mean?
Like just like I didn't like it was like an epiphany. Like I realized because
I'm a sensitive guy. How? Huh?
I'm a sensitive
what
guy.
the fuck you mean?
What do you
know?
mean?
Well,
So
I mean,
I'm a
like,
fucking.
like you joke about it in your stand-up too, where you're like I look like a bad guy, but really like you are.
Oh yeah, I'm a nice guy. I try to be a nice
Yeah.
guy. I try to be friendly. I'm friendly to most.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think I try to be friendly to most people except my girlfriend. You know, but
That's crazy. I'm not nice to my girlfriend, and I call my friends pedophiles. That's how nice of a guy I am.
But then you know, not even deep down, I just say that shit.
Yeah. I mean, you do just like play around.
I know.
and stuff
Me
like
and Lewis
that.
have said even if Vince was a pedophile, we'd still support.
You guys are crazy.
You're crazy, dude.
I would like. I guess like what would be like the limit on like friendship and stuff like that. You know.
If you killed, what did I say? What's
Probably,
what's
yeah.
that joke that I say that you didn't like? Where I was like, if Vince killed his girlfriend, I would help him hide.
That is it. Yeah. I was like, maybe don't say that. But yeah, I mean, you've said it
Yeah,
now.
I mean, you're the one that did it.
You're the one that
that's
did it.
true,
Helping
yeah,
out.
Yeah, you're calling me. You're fucking up my night, and I'm trying to help you.
Because I'm a nutty guy, dude.
You're a nutty guy.
This guy killed his. Yeah.
Speaking of Daniel being sensitive,
There we go.
we just keep coming back to it.
yeah.
so
You guys should be more sensitive, yeah.
You like some early 2000s pop punk bands,
bro, I
right?
was literally listening to this pop punk song today. Because I watched that movie. It's only to watch.
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble. And there's a pop. I think it's called. Fuck. I have it on my phone right here. It's by the band Lit.
But you like
Blink 182. I love.
that's so.
I
Vince
love.
and I like the pop pop punk of like early 2000s like totally went over our heads, right?
Yeah.
Like, because a lot of our,
enemy.
I feel like a lot of our friend group really likes Blink-182, Green Day.
Yeah. Stuff like
I don't
that.
know, Weezer. I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah.
they really fuck with those bands.
Weezer can kick the curb, but Blink 182, that shit. Let me tell you why I like Blink 182 so much, though, because
Yeah.
it just reminds me of a nostalgic time before. I think it's just before like cell phones became super prevalent.
I would say Linkin Park way over Blink-182.
Really?
I don't even
Yeah.
like Linkin Park
that's,
that much.
That's close, but like Blink 182 just has like a feel to it, like just a rebellious. Like Linkin Park makes some sad shit.
Rebellious.
Yeah, dude, like you're just fucking rebellious.
What do you have to rebel against?
No, like look, fucking everything. You're like just being a wild boy. You know how it is.
I know,
when you're
I know
young,
what
yeah.
you mean. Yeah, I mean, it's in the genre.
Linkin
It's like
Park-
for teenagers.
Yeah, but you're just, you know what I mean. Look, you're a rebel. You listen to fucking Odd Future and shit. What,
Yeah,
what were they,
which is like, why?
Why did they want to stab Bruno Mars's fucking esophagus?
I mean,
and the fool was gay as fuck now too. That was he called him a faggot.
Yeah.
And he's literally
Wow,
gay.
you just said that word, Daniel.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why
great,
Tyler
dude.
would call him that. That was really mean of him. I don't know why Tyler Creator would call Bruno.
Mars that word. Yeah. No, I get it. And now he's, I think, bisexual.
That's so
right?
funny. And now you say the word.
Yeah, I say it there. Yeah.
No, you know what I mean. So I don't know, but when I hear like pop punk from the 2000s, it reminds me of like the 2000s a lot before like cell phones. It was a time when you could just like hang out with people. Like there was like on a Saturday morning, you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna go to like a stand around somewhere and hope something happens.
And make out with my friends.
Just hanging out with your friends. It's like it captures this mood that is completely gone from society today. That's why
Yeah.
I love Blink, dude.
Yeah, it's funny you bring up how rebellious, because there was one time, it was actually like 2 or 3 years ago, I was just in my house in my old neighborhood, and I heard this loud ass like house party concert, and they were just bumping Blink 182.
Fucking
and
sick.
I was so fucking pissed. I was like, fucking white people. And then the next day I found out that the actual guitarist from Blink 182 was performing at that party.
Oh.
And I'm just like, fucking white. This neighborhood's going to shit,
That
dude.
really-
Fucking- if the Blink 182 guitarist is pulling up to my neighborhood, it's fucking gone, dude.
Bro, a lot of Mexicans love Blink 182.
Yeah, Luis Castillo.
Yeah, dude.
That's his favorite band,
it's
which
for
is
sure.
so fucking funny.
No, I
to me.
don't know
That is
how
really
to.
funny.
I don't know how to explain it, but I fuck with it, dude. Like I get, like I didn't listen to too
Where
much.
does the 182 come from? Is that an area code or something?
I'm not too sure actually, dude. I just love bumping that shit. Damn it,
Jack
such a
would
good
probably
song, dude.
Yeah, you probably would know.
What's your favorite Blink 182 song?
I literally don't have one.
Really?
I don't like Blink 182.
You don't like First Date?
What is that?
In the car, I just can't wait
Yeah.
to take you out. And that sounds so dope.
No, that definitely makes me remind. That reminds me of the early 2000s, and I do not want to remember that at all.
You don't
It's
remember the 2000s, the early 2000s?
9/11, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
You like the one that's about Nightmare Before Christmas? The We Can Live Like Jack and Sally if we.
Oh, Miss You.
Yeah.
That's
Don't waste
I'm in
your time.
That
Yeah.
I
song.
don't know any of these songs.
That
Like,
song's
if you
cool,
play
too.
them, I remember
Yeah.
them, but
You're right to tell me. I remember when I was fucking. It makes me just want to skate on a skateboard.
I think that
or
lyric
play
is-
like skating too. You know.
I think that Jack and Sally lyric is funny because they're just probably watching The Nightmare Before Christmas and they're like, what if we lived like this?
dude, some people make their whole lives about Nightmare Before
Bro.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Dude, if somebody's favorite movie is A Nightmare Before Christmas, run, dog. Don't get in that. Don't get in that relationship, bro. Like, they're
I might try it.
dude. You don't want to
Give me a Sally,
You're
dude.
in way
Yes,
too
get
deep.
you a Sally, dude.
There's gonna be too much cosplay and makeup going on, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're not ready for that shit, dude.
Yeah, I won't be happy, but I'll be like, okay, fuck it.
You like the way that you post is so different. Like you start like dressing like a goth and stuff like
Oh,
that.
dude, imagine Lewis became
Goth Lewis?
Goth Lewis would be
Damn.
fucking
You guys would have
crazy.
to. You guys would have to kill me.
Bro, you'd
Nah,
be getting
dude,
too much pussy. That's why I'd kill you.
You'd like, all right, Lewis, picture this. I know your dream girl is a big titty goth girl, right?
Yeah, that'd be
I
up
know
there,
you
yeah.
you'd like that shit, bro.
That'd be
But
up there,
You'd be
yeah.
up. It's one of the things. You big old titties, and then like humongous, dude.
I said it's one of your things.
Dude, we know Lewis is
The
on
checklist, yeah.
So Lewis gets, but you have to dress goth.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Well, actually, there are some people that dress pretty cool that dress goth. You
Rick
might not
Owens.
agree. Rick Owens or Robert Smith from The Cure.
Really?
Does
Yeah.
he? Is he? Yeah, I guess he's cool.
Yeah.
The Cure's cool.
Then
Yeah.
you got that one fucking guy that looks like a knockoff Dylan. What's his name? I don't. You know what I mean? He's a stand-up comic. Hey, bro.
Don't even mention this guy.
Oh,
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
even mention his name on this.
Jesus.
Can you blur out
Nah,
even
that's
just
cool.
mentioning
Just
his ad?
censor it,
I didn't say his name though, but yeah, you got
Yeah.
the goth like that
Yeah,
shit.
I
dude.
don't want to be like that at all.
Yeah,
Well-
so yeah, there's the paths. There's like the paths you go down. You know.
When I
what
went
I
to
mean?
the Supreme store in San Francisco, most of the staff was dressed like goths.
Oh, wait.
It never looked so cool.
Is the Matrix goth? Does that count? Does that?
I think it has to be like a certain kind of thing. I think they're just all black because of their profession.
Because I would love to dress like the Matrix, dude. I feel like that's
the Crow. I think that's a good middle
Oh,
ground.
that's cool, yeah.
I think that's about right.
Yeah, I want to
You
like.
still get to wear a trench. You just want to wear a trench
I
coat.
want to wear a
hot dog.
trench coat, dude. Like I feel like that look, even with a gun, like I just want to go. I want to go to school, but not shoot up the school, but with the trench coat.
You
Like,
just want people to think that you have, the
I want-
ability to
Oh
do
no,
that.
he'll have the gun.
no, what if people are like, are you gonna shoot up the school? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm the Matrix, dude. Like, I'm not gonna shoot you.
I'll be dodging bullets, not shooting them.
Yeah. You go just so you can practice dodging, not even to stop any of the madness.
Neo pulls up to a school shooting and he does the fucking duck and just they hit 5 kids behind him.
Help us. He's like, no.
That's terrible.
Is it in the first one or the second one where he's able to stop the bullet? Oh, it's the first one.
First one, yeah.
Crazy ass Keanu,
That's
dude.
me denying these hoes, you know?
I think that's a meme too.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the COVID meme now. It's like when you haven't caught COVID in 2 years, you're just like,
That's funny.
yeah, man.
Hey, 2 years strong, baby.
Yeah. Here's something.
Going into year 3 now.
Yeah, it's
Too many
fuck.
years. Here's something I wanted to discuss with you guys. We're all Latino males, Mexican males, and some Salvianos,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But a lot, people.
Go on.
We talk about being Mexican, how much we enjoy it, and we do rip on white people a lot. But I think there's a time when I do want to say that there's some shit that I like that white people have made.
Yeah.
I think we want to discuss that, right?
Yeah,
Me and Foos love Magic the Gathering. Me and Lewis enjoy the Eagles.
I love
a lot.
classic rock.
So
Classic rock is really big for me.
So Vince, tell me some shit besides Magic, because they've heard about it enough. What's some shit that white people have made that you just love?
I love Disney, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's like my thing.
That
I
is
love
cool.
seeing Mexicans at Disneyland though.
Oh
Also.
yeah. Oh,
Mexicans love
'Cause
Disney, dude.
we take pictures literally anywhere, and like the places we take pictures in front of aren't even like the rides or anything. It'll be like the wall connected to the bathroom, and there'll be like a family photo like near that, or like it'll be like just off the point where it's like here's like the Canyon family shot, and there'll be like the end of like the Cars ride where it's just all the rocks, and it's like
Yeah.
this could either be Disneyland or the Grand Canyon. Like you guys need to work on this better. Seeing cholos at Disneyland, that's amazing.
That's funny as
That's
fuck.
They're
cute.
always dressed up the same as their girlfriend, dude.
Uh-huh.
And they always take photos like this.
Yeah. and they never look happy. They never look happy one bit.
They can't.
It's like that in Dodger games where they like that with their girls.
Yeah.
They can't get caught slipping, duuld.
I haven't even seen them on any rides. I think they just go to like post up and just check out the
They
spot.
take the photos in there.
Yeah, with Mickey. Yeah.
It'd be cool to bang on like Toontown, just like to just
Wait, they get
tag.
their gang names on a Mickey hat?
They go to Toontown to get the tattoos. Like they go into like the Roger Rabbit ride, and there's like some gorilla like inking them and stuff like that.
Hey, look, I had a wild ride just like Mr. Toad one time.
That's
too.
crazy.
The
Dude.
stop and search in Fantasyland. They're like, you guys don't look like you're from around here. All right.
The dogs start sniffing them and shit like that. Dude. Yeah, Disney's tight, dude. I like Disney a lot. you
Yeah.
know?
Well, your guilty pleasure was
Just classic rock.
I think
Classic rock.
the Eagles and shit.
It's been cool you've been getting into classic rock.
Well, you talk about classic rock. I'm trying to think of. There's some white shit that I need to think of that.
Oh,
I like.
Lewis, what's your? It's Magic or what else is your?
I mean, is it weird to say comics? Comic books?
I think it's a really white world. We're
Yeah.
barely getting represented in comic books right
Really?
now.
Yeah.
Dude, my dad used to kind of like he didn't like comics when I was reading them younger. He thought that like how dads are like, oh, it's kind of goofy.
Yeah, they're
whatever.
just stupid.
Yeah. And then I was talking to my dad like driving down the street. He's like, I'm like, Pop, like, how are you as a kid? He's like, I always had a big imagination because I'll just read comic books and think about that shit. I'm like, how the fuck do you make fun of me for reading these as a kid? You're doing that shit yourself.
Dude, yeah, my dad always talks shit about how his mom hit him, and then he just hit the shit out of me, dude.
It's like, bro, you're getting hit by a woman. This shit's not the same.
Damn, that's sad. Then I got hit by a guy who got hit by a woman,
I'm
dude.
like,
That's even worse.
I'm like, hey, my boy, you hit like your mom, dog.
My dad used to be addicted to video games, like the arcade video games and stuff like
Ah.
that. Yeah, he'd like drop a lot of quarters on just playing that stuff.
Really?
His eyes would get red.
Did you know pinball used to be illegal?
Yeah, it was considered gambling until they added the flippers.
Did you watch?
You're surprised I know the same fact that you
Vince
do?
and I both took the exact same mass comms class with the exact same professor.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Not the same time, but like the exact same professor.
Oh,
yeah,
Dickinson.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know because they say that's a plot point in Licorice Pizza. I'm like, why the fuck is pinball?
true?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like pinball's just become legal and like halfway through the movie, and
Oh.
then they try and make like a business out of
That
it.
wasn't until like the 70s or something.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Yeah, exactly.
Wow,
Yeah.
look, I'm so educated in
Yeah.
pinball. There's also a pinball tournament, so you can do 2-player on pinball. One person can be on one flipper and one on the other.
And some
Yeah.
people are pinball wizards, dude.
Yeah,
Deaf,
they're-
dumb, and blankets.
Yeah.
Really? Pinball seems fun. I used to play it on the computer. You know? Did you ever have-
Oh yeah, that one, like the Galaxy one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one,
They
dude.
used to have Pokemon pinball.
Bro, you remember when there was no like internet you could use or something because you had to pay for a lot of that shit, and then you just had to play
Minesweeper.
Yeah, so you just had to play like pinball for like hours.
Yeah,
Pinball's fun though, honestly.
Yeah, but like that's crazy. That's all you had. That's all that was able to. You were able to do.
Did you ever play a Bugdom as a kid? Was that a computer game?
If I've seen it, I might be able to remember.
You're just like a roly-poly fighting ants and shit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Dude,
That was a really fun game.
I had like Neo Geo on my computer, so I'd play like Metal Slug. You play Metal
Oh,
Slug?
that's
Metal Slug's
cool.
a good game.
Yeah, dude. I'd be like.
It's so. I wish I could experience the joy of finding a website that has just a bunch of video games like at school. Like I'll never experience that as an adult anymore. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe getting through like your work's proxy to find porn, but like.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's gonna compare to finding a way through the school's internet access and like playing video games.
That shit was so cool, dude.
You give it a proxy to watch porn, but you have a family business. they're like, my fucking cousin's just watching porn on the job.
Dude, I remember like in elementary school, this person's like, "Do you want to see boobs?" I'm like, "How?" And then he's like, "Go on Ash.com and type in eraser." And I was like, "All right." And I typed it in, and I swear to God, there was just a bunch of pictures of titties.
Just titties.
And I remember this fool Freddie showed me this shit. He's like, "Isn't that sick?" I was like, "It is pretty cool, dude." And I don't even know why. Maybe that's why Ash.com isn't a thing anymore, because you just search up something random like shoes, and it just shows you big ass.
The search engine is just so off. It's like you type in like, where do I go to make dentist appointment? Pictures of ass.
Yeah, dude.
There you go. Yeah.
But I think that we're about out of time. So you guys have anything last to say? Any?
No, I've had a good energy so far.
Yeah, I've liked it. If you have any questions for us, email is in the description. Send us something.
Yeah, if you ever want to just make us talk about the one thing, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk
Just
about
us,
it.
you know?
All right. Well, I've been Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lamus.
See you guys next time.